Welcome back to Resd. That's what I call it. Resd.
Resident Evil. Oh, there's two in this room. Shit, I was gonna go the other way, but wait. Oh no. Okay, battery. So now we can leave.
Let's
Actually.
leave. Let's take the battery and leave.
But I'm gonna
Start the car and go.
leave. It starts an elevator, and we're gonna go underground, and we're gonna run away from boulders. But we're not gonna punch them. We're just gonna run away from them.
Just like Leon S. Kennedy when he goes to Mexico. Or
Yeah, to Spain.
yeah, he goes to Spain. I'm gonna go to Spain. Whoa!
Oh, the way he runs, like his head is moving faster than his limbs.
It's like when you call a kid to dinner.
Oh, these are like children.
He's running down the stairs and he like trips and falls and he starts crying and farting.
Because he has SIBO too.
He has SIBO, yeah.
Oh.
God, what the fuck? Only you would know what the where to look to find things like that.
SIBO.
It's like, I bet you're a hypochondriac and you're like, I wonder if I have SIBO or
Well, like,
what's it called when I have a tiny intestine?
well, like, I guess it's not. It's pretty common for some vegans to develop SIBO, I guess.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because some, like, I think grains in particular can just, like, get stuck in your small intestine. And then if you have, like, a bunch of buildup in your small intestine, it's just sitting there fermenting or something. And so...
Gross. Your
get-
tummy's making beer?
it's making... So, like, it just makes you gassy. But...
Don't smell that. You'll get
No.
high, dude. All
that
your grains, all
res-
your oats that are fermenting inside your tummy.
That's the real Resident Evil.
That's the real expulsion of evil.
But it only happens. I've noticed it only happens if I'm eating way too much. So you just have to make sure you're not eating too much, I think. Or I think it's more so like if I'm eating too much junk food, it really starts to build up.
Oh, but junk food is so like good.
I love junk food.
It's so healthy.
I think well, the thing is I love eating junk food, but I think I have to bring it down to, like, you know, just a couple things of junk per week.
Imagine if you were like a zombie though.
Oh, you'd be eating junk all the time.
I would not eat blood and like brains or people. I would want to eat more junk food.
Yeah.
Because like if zombies are supposed to like remember somewhat of their afterlife and like go to places that are familiar, I'd be like going to fast food places and like
The Taco John's.
I'd go to Taco Bell and like just eat a bunch of burritos and like crunch wraps and
Oh, dude, that sounds so good right now. You know what? Taco Bell has like a secret vegan menu. Like,
what?
there's online.
You have to like whisper in their ear and like give me your secret.
Well, they don't know about it, but like online. Well, some do, but I'm thinking the ones in Fargo probably don't.
Oh.
But it's just a menu that was created online where there's all these like things that you can modify to make certain, like a crunch wrap, for example, to make that vegan.
Oh, you definitely can. Well,
It's
sour
just,
cream is probably not.
you just have to take out the sour cream, and they recommend you take out the meat and replace it with more black beans. I don't know if the crunch wrap has black beans, but yeah,
Or just add black beans.
so yeah, for the crunch wrap, it's add black beans
And
And-
potatoes.
and take out the sour cream and replace it with guacamole.
Wow, that sounds actually really nice.
So they can actually be really good. You just have to make sure to be really specific. But yeah, there's like a whole, they call it the vegan Taco Bell menu. It's online. It's,
I'd try it. I mean,
yeah. I still would rather just go to Chipotle.
same.
But it's cool because, you know, Taco Bell's pretty popular. So if you end up, you know, hanging out with people,
Low budget.
Yeah, it's low budget, and if you end up hanging out with people that want to go to Taco Bell and you're vegan, you can definitely order something and make it vegan.
That's so cool though.
I mean, I had a vegan dinner at Space Aliens, but it was pretty boring. It just 3 baked potatoes.
I love when they came to the table and they're like, this guy wants this potato, and then that potato, and then that potato.
Well, I didn't realize that they were going to be on separate plates.
What a dumb thing! They're like, all right, who ordered the baked potato? This guy, and the other baked potato, this guy. Still, like, just put them down.
Yeah, I thought they were going to come on one plate. I didn't realize it was going to be like that. But
This guy loves potatoes.
I smuggled in some Earth Balance butter, which is vegan, so it wasn't completely plain.
That's good. And you had veggies. You had like broccoli.
Yeah, I had some veggies, some greens, and like what do you call those? Like small tomatoes,
Cherry tomatoes.
cherry tomatoes. I'm totally wait.
Do you want some? I have some in my fridge.
I'm sorry. Do they hate burping online? But,
No, keep burping. They love the burps. I would keep. They love the farts too.
well, because like on Joe Rogan's podcast, he always says like, "Don't eat in front of the microphone." People hate that. But maybe that could be a little different because it's like,
Wait, so you're not supposed to do things people hate on the internet?
yeah, well, because
Wait, tell the internet that.
he might not be like he might be like saying that like as a joke.
Oh.
Like, well,
Keep doing it.
He does get comments saying like of people saying like, "Tell your guests to stop eating."
There is a phobia that I just recently heard about where like somebody hates the noise of mastication, not the other word, but masticating, like the
Yeah,
chewing
like
and
that
crap.
The sound of like mixing
Slopping.
around macaroni casserole or something. Like,
Yeah, like a Foley artist trying to get the perfect sound for boots in like mud.
yeah,
They're just like putting their hand in a hot dish. Just
that's actually Ben Burt actually did use that technique to get certain sounds. I think for Jabba. I think.
what? Jabba? Oh,
Like
because
some
of his
Jabba's
slimy
like slimy noise. Yeah, he got that by like
Ben Burt just like
swishing
had a
his-
huge wet fart in a microphone.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
this is Jabba.
And the Academy goes to
Ben Burt for farting into a microphone. Thanks, everybody. Wow,
see
what a genius.
I-
Beautiful. They're clapping him and he's like thinking in his head like, wow, I just farted in a microphone and I got an Oscar.
I could see that happening, dude.
I have no doubt that's happened.
That's probably happened. Well, did the Little Mermaid like win an Academy Award for anything?
The Little Mermaid?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
The cover of that movie has a penis on it.
That's true, the VHS. And maybe the movie poster too at the time.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like, because it's probably the same.
Yeah?
Or it's very similar.
Oh no, it wasn't. I remember the theatrical poster. It was like a blue poster, and she was like looking up at the surface or something like
Oh.
that. I'm gonna look for it real quick.
I just had to run back and grab the crank. I forgot about the crank.
You're a crank kid.
Crank. I want to see the movie's Crank because.
This one. This was the theatrical.
Oh, okay. That looks like a movie poster.
Yeah, and not the VHS.
Yeah, the VHS. I love the cover personally. Like when you first told me about that, that blew my mind. I could not believe that there
It's
was
just-
a penis.
It's all dicks. Well, that's the main one right there.
Because that looks like a dick. Like I couldn't believe it. It blew my mind.
Well, damn Atlantis! Like, stop building like statues and like your structure as a bunch of wieners and water slides.
Yeah.
Because that's what it looks like. It looks like there's a bunch of water slides, like, but you're underwater. And why would you need roads
That wouldn't. Yeah, you don't need roads.
underwater? Like, where we're going, we don't need
And
roads.
slides don't work underwater.
Nope.
Or
So there's no point in having that stupid structure.
I think you told me that like the artist who did that cover, like,
Got fired.
yeah, he got fired. So
He's like, fuck this, I'm gonna put a dick on here.
they like told him he had to go, but he had to finish the or the cover. Or something?
Probably. Or he just knew that he was gonna get laid off, so he's like, I'm gonna hide a dick in here.
Well, I really like that he made that choice.
Props to him.
And that
He's a hero.
yeah. That just reminds me of what we were talking about earlier with the dick and balls on the back of Venom Snake's sneaking suit.
Yeah.
Just sneak
I'm
it
sure
in
they
there.
meant to put that there too.
I'm pretty sure. And that's why I think the name Solid Snake is a nod to a hard cock.
Okay, we have to get off this penis rant.
Okay,
I don't know how we got
I'm sorry.
right off the bat.
I'm sure you don't want.
But the Little Mermaid is a fun trivia thing, and if people haven't saw that, like haven't seen that in a while, like they definitely should.
Yes. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Square shaped hole. Put the crank in it.
Oh no. Wait, what? I'm so confused.
I don't know if round holes go into square holes.
Did I miss something? Wait,
Square
this is the right hole? What are you talking about? Okay, yeah.
You just had to stand a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's really specific as far
Come
as
closer, baby. Put your crank in my hole. Sound of waterfall seemed to have stopped. That's good.
I don't like waterfalls. Actually, I love them.
I count on them. I love waterfalls. I love seahorses.
I apologize to all of you for talking about things that should not be talked about.
Naughty potty talk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for our potty mouth.
Yep. I hope no kids are going to be listening to this.
It's okay. I'll make sure that their moms are watching when they do. The parents are watching with their child because it should be a educational tool.
I can't imagine, like,
What the fuck? Why is there a candle on the floor right next to a waterfall?
'cause we got to see where we're going.
That candle would go out in a second.
I know, isn't that kind of dumb? Like
It's
how
in
long?
a tiny little cove.
Like how long has it been sitting there? And who lit it? I guess one of these hippies with no shoes probably had to light it.
I'm just gonna light the candles in the sewer. What? What do you mean you're gonna go light a candle in a sewer?
I think
I just like doing that. You're weird.
I think some people might need to see where to go.
All right, and we'll be back in the next episode exploring this mine shaft.
Yeah, the underground mines.
A mine.
Exactly.